Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when it actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chug, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and...
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
Go ahead, Justin. You're live.
I thought somebody else was bringing us in.
I will.
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to Championship Monday. This is the game for the third place silver bracket. You have SCA and High Point Academy fixing to tip off. I am Elton Chapman. Alongside me is Kevin Jackson. Kevin, good morning.
Good morning.
And on the other side of him is Justin Mathis.
Hello.
Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Elton.
I'm going to sit over here and keep score. Justin is going to call the games. You just didn't know that, did you?
I did not.
Here we go.
As the Warriors win the opening possession to get things rolling on this Championship Monday. Working it around the perimeter, now inside. Warriors working fast here. They are really quick with these passes. Three-pointer, good, by Emily Robinson. The Warriors strike first, 30 seconds in.
That was a good deep three-pointer also. Another one tried on the other end, but no good.
Yeah, Grizzlies in their road blue jerseys, red numbers. The Grizzly Bear logo on the shorts. Warriors in their home white uniforms, red letters, numbers, black outline. Little Warrior logo on the shorts. So there you go. All the sartorial information right there. Working around in the corner. Kind of hard to see over there. Warriors are just, it's like a game of hot potato.
Two of the smaller private schools around the Spartanburg area. Another three-pointer drained.
Caldwell banked it in.
That was a great shot. High Point and SCA separated by about 2 miles, both on the smaller private school sector, SCA here in South Carolina.
Three-pointer on the way from Zook. No good. We have a battle for the basketball. The Grizzlies come up with it, can't get the point-blank layup. Bracebridge draws a foul.
High Point's actually in the South Carolina High School League in Landrum's region.
You are correct. I forgot about that. High Point not having football.
There's Landrum's region throws you off because there's about 2 or 3 teams in there that doesn't have football that you forget about being in there until all of a sudden on the other non-football sports, you see them on the schedule. Greenville Tech Charter, High Point, being at least 2 of them.
Splits the free throws. It's 6-1.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, Kevin, because I forgot all about that. I was thinking that they were under SCA, but you are correct.
Yeah, High Point, the boys basketball team won a state title in 1A a few years ago, within the last 6-7 years, I think.
I also lose track of who's private versus public charter. I don't know. I can't remember if I know Spartanburg Christian's definitely private. I can't remember if High Point is technically a public charter or what.
I think to be in the high school league, they would have to be.
No, they accept both.
As long as the
which
check,
is a mistake by the high school league.
as long as the check clears. What?
Well, let's be kind. We got their fan bases coming in here.
I know.
They compete hard.
No. I'm talking about with the anyway.
Yeah.
It's not a shot at anybody.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, that's
what
what
we're
I'm
trying
saying.
to say.
Yeah. Pass into High Point. Working it around now. That's McGraw to Zook. Zook going to take a wide open three. Can't get it. And lose the ball out of bounds. So our friends behind us, Kevin, are the guys that just show to hang out, watch the tournament every year. We've only got one so far.
They got their $10 worth every year. They're here from day one, game one, throughout the end.
And it's fun to hear the commentary.
Yeah, as much as we enjoy high school athletics, you do 3 days in a row, eight games, 10, 11 hours a day. You need some comedic relief, and these guys help provide that behind us. They've always got something going on, and when the bigger games coming on, they draw a crowd, and it's just always fun.
First free throw is good. Not the second one. Did not make contact with the rim, so it's an automatic turnover and an out-of-bounds play.
These two teams trying to salvage the tournament, come away at least with one win and take home the third-place team on the silver bracket. Throughout the day, we have the philosophical question, is it better to finish third place in the gold bracket or to win the silver championship? I guess you want to have a chance to compete for the gold, but I think the trophy's probably bigger for the silver championship than it is necessarily the third place gold, but both District 1 teams on both sides will have a chance to take on the third place on the gold side.
Shot up, no good by the Warriors. And my goodness, that is Barnett being tough with that defense. Caldwell comes up with it. Go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Caldwell, I wouldn't be surprised if she's selected as one of the tournament players for the Battle at the Border in 2024. She's just probably been one of the most consistent players for SCA, and it's been a lot of fun to watch. I believe isn't she listed as a freshman on the roster? Not many classes listed on their roster. Only 3 players designated what grade they're in. She's listed as a freshman. It's been one of the standouts for SCA throughout. Which number am I on here, Elton?
You're on channel 2.
I'm on 2.
What seat are you sitting in?
I'm on 2. Well, that hasn't meant anything throughout the whole.
Well, it does today.
It does today.
As number 25.
It does till we have people that bring their own headsets in, then we have to switch everything around, right?
Excuse me, 35. Davis scores for the Grizzlies. 8-4, your score. Little steal for the Grizzlies. Zook trying to drive inside. That's Davis, or excuse me. That was Wilkins. No good. Layup won't go. Davis. Teams are fighting and clawing for every point. Zook with a 3. It's a 1-point game. Shot up, good. Warriors answer with a 3 on the other side to the chagrin of the Grizzlies bench. They knew it when the shot went up. Pass too tall will be a turnover to the Warriors. 7-11. Or, excuse me, 11-7. At the 2:54 mark.
Depends on how you read it. Above us, it's 7-11. For copyright and contractual reasons, we may not be able to say 7-11.
Oh, my goodness.
SCA. Beth Caldwell tries to make it off the top. Is no good. Rebounded by SCA.
Yeah, she drove in all the way to the basket trying to get that one in.
This time she drives to the free throw line and jump shot up and good. SCA up now 13-7 over High Point. As now here comes High Point down the court. Number 4 with the basketball. Drives baseline. A left-handed shot is no good. Out of bounds. Will retain for SCA in possession. Here we go back again. Up on the basket. High Point puts it up, and it's good. Justin, that is number 43 or 42 with the basket there.
Coming in on the 2-minute mark.
That is
for the first quarter.
great
13-9 is the score.
He's passing around now. Out, number 12, shot no good. Up, no good, rebounded by High Point, coming down, fast break coming down to the hoop, and foul.
You calling this game by yourself?
I think so.
I'm here. I think we're all just trying to get going up in the morning on this third day.
You're still trying to text message like you've been all weekend. What you doing?
Wilkins. Come on, man. Can you blame me when you got someone that's like across the ocean and they're wanting to talk to you?
I can take a break like we the rest of us do.
If my wife was across the ocean, I wouldn't even worry about texting with her. I love her.
I'm going to screen record that and send it to her. And
I'll tell her to her face, my friend. After 35 years, we don't care if we see each other for a day or so.
I mean, it looks like she's got to be able to sleep sometime. You text her from 9 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. She's 5 hours behind.
She's 5 hours ahead.
Ahead still. 3:30 in the morning.
She initiates the conversation, so.
Okay.
That's the thing. I'm like, whenever she talks is when I will talk. You know what I mean? Mama didn't raise a dummy.
Don't start that. I know your mama.
I'm just saying she did a good job raising me is what I was saying. I'm saying she taught me well, and I know good enough to know, like, sometimes you let the other person initiate the conversation is what I was saying. No, it probably didn't come across that way. 13-10. Meanwhile, the happenings on the court.
Well, I guess I'll take these rosters and you call this game. As High Point with a steal coming down the court, or that's SCA. Court number 20, shot up. Tillman no good. Rebound by SCA. Coming down the other way. Both teams wanting to play fast now. High Point pulls up to set an offensive play. Pass over to number 3. Wilkins underneath and kicks back out to McGraw. Shot up, no good. Touched by High Point, but rebounded by SCA. Caldwell comes down the court for Spartanburg Christian Academy. And a steal. Here comes a steal down the court to the basket, and it's good. Trying to get the number 32, I believe, is.
Yep.
Kamaya Hill.
Oh, heads up. Oh!
And a shot at the last second by Metzi is no good for Spartanburg Christian. So good, entertaining first quarter of play here in the third place silver bracket game. 13-12 in favor of SCA at this point. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of dealing with tire troubles? Look no farther than Blue Ridge Tire, your one-stop destination for all your tire needs. From flat tire repairs to computerized wheel balancing, we've got you covered. Offering top name brands like Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Blue Ridge Tire is conveniently located at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Call us now, 864-879-0703. At Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it. So you tell me.
I've got cameras. I've got motion detectors. I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder.
All right, we're back. High Point with the basketball coming out of the break. Zook at the top of the key. Feeds it over to the side. To Hill, back up in to Wilkins. Wilkins back over to Zook. Shot up, no good. 5 foot underneath, but High Point comes away.
Yeah, Zook had a little bit too much on it. If she'd have took a step back and made that, she'd have drained the three.
Now Caldwell looking to set something up. Over to Metzi. Back overneath to Burnett. Burnett for three, no good. And here comes High Point. Building up the court is Wilkins. And she fouled. Inbound. Shot on the side here to Wilkins and good for two. Well, they say for two. As now Burnett with the basketball feeds into Metzi. Caldwell feeds it inside, but fouled. Fed it inside, looks like to McGregor, and then who tried to kick it back out, but fouled before he got the ball out. So Burnett looking to inbound. Goes over to Moore. Now back to Caldwell, but stole by Hill. Hill driving, loose ball, but fouled. Looked like she lost control there. They'll say it's because of the foul. Looked like she's in process of losing the basketball anyway, but nonetheless, it will be, say, a foul. Didn't really feel that was in the process of shooting.
I agree.
But more just on the dribble. So, but nonetheless, she goes to the line shooting two, misses the first.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. She was looked like the ball was already out of possession.
Hill now for her second. Again to the left, miss. And SCA will have the ball. Caldwell down the court. Caldwell dribbles up with Hill on defense. Bades gets the screen set up. Left-hand side, Caldwell back into, I believe that's Moore now deflected. Scrum for the ball. Hill on the ground with it. And we are going to have a timeout called by High Point. 6:29 left in the second quarter. High Point up 14-13. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order, or just slide on into Home Run Cafe, where every visit is a grand slam.
Tonight's Upstate Prepcast broadcast brought to you by Wings Etc. Good food, great times, award-winning wings, and amazing etc. Wings Etc. 2644 Bowling Springs Road in Bowling Springs.
All right, back here there. SCA wanted to remain in the timeout. High Point getting it in. Going to take advantage so far. No shot up. And it's no good. Missed opportunity for High Point to extend that lead there. SCA now with the ball, Justin.
I think that was Hill who tried to put up that shot.
Yeah, it was a strange situation. Usually, they blow the whistle, they come over there, they blow it again. If the teams don't come out, they put the ball in play, and High Point had it down the court before all 5 of SCA players knew what was going on. And, again, missed opportunity. Janita Williams now feeds it in, and there is a travel. Hill passed to Hill there. She tried to put up a shot, and it was in, but no count because of the travel.
And we've got our first hairband we found on the court in the tournament. Took till, was it game 17?
Well, I promise you it's not Elton Chapman sitting next to me. As still by Zook.
It's also not
It's not mine.
Not the referee that picked it up. I can promise you that.
Oh, Zook.
And Zook with a nice touch. That one floated around the rim. Finally went down and in 16-13. I believe this is High Point's first lead of the tournament.
A few moments ago when they scored. Yeah, this is their first lead of the tournament. I believe you're on it, Kevin.
As Burnett feeds it on in. Now back to Caldwell. Caldwell into Tillman. Kicks out. Now back to Burnett. Burnett over to Robinson. Robinson inside to Tillman. Back over to... And shot is up and good by Burnett.
Nice.
Assisted by Barnett. Fed over to Burnett, and it is good for 3 right at the buzzer. 16 all here at the Cage.
Nice shot to literally beat the shot clock.
And that one up by Hill, trying to shoot another 3. And I guess it's another offensive foul, probably another travel.
It was.
And that's back-to-back 3 opportunities. One made, one missed, but neither count for Hill. So Caldwell to the left. Shot is up and no good. Rebound by Zook. Caldwell immediately on defense. They meet each other right at the midcourt stripe. Now some good dribbling. Good pass over to the side to Wilkins, who shoots it up. Shot is no good. Recovered by Robinson. Robinson dribbles up the court. Doesn't meet a defender to the 3-point stripe, and Hill over to Barnett. Barnett over to Caldwell. Caldwell for 3 is no good. And good defense over there by Burnett. Shot is up by Caldwell. And it's out of bounds. Saw the body hit the floor there. Thought there might have been a foul called with the whistle coinciding, but it's just out of bounds.
Got 3 subs over here for the Grizzlies. Looks like Davis, Bracebridge, and McGraw. Yeah, that one.
Justin, I'm doing just good enough to get who's on the floor, much less who's coming in. So
just trying to help.
Teamwork makes the dream work there. So if you know them, feel free to give them. Because I'm trying the best we can here. Tajah Davis in here puts up the shot, and it's fouled. Been a good physical presence there in the middle, anchoring the rebounds for the High Point Grizzlies. So she goes to the line now. Number 35, Tajah Davis. Listed as 6'1" senior. Center and power forward for the Grizzlies. First shot, no good. Been a relatively quick first half. That's good compared to Saturday. A lot of games went hour 20, hour 30. It's a long day at the office here. Both shots no good. That missed completely, so it will go over to SCA. Caldwell over to Robinson. Robinson meets Zook. Passes over. Intended for Caldwell, I think, but she stepped out of the way. Thought Tillman maybe had it behind her, but did not. So a turnover.
Yeah, Tillman, she still tried to get a hold to it, but she couldn't get a hold of it. So Zook brings the ball across the timing line, goes up for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. But High Point gets their own rebound, and another one put up, no good. Now there's a foul. Oh no, they called her for traveling. I thought that it was going to be a foul, but traveling was the call on Bracebridge.
Zook probably could be one of the players of the tournament for High Point as well. Really one of the few High Point players that seem interested in shooting the basketball at times, at least from the outside. As now Zook's going to have it on a fast break transition, 2-on-2. She puts up a runner in the lane, and it is no good. Caldwell has it for SCA. She's running down 2-on-1, up and fouled.
Yeah, that looked like that foul is going to be called on Bracebridge. Let's see, 42, that is correct. Bracebridge with the foul. Talking about Zook, I said this Saturday, she is one of the shortest on the court. Right now, she may be the shortest on the court, but she plays like she is 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
She runs from one end to the other wide open, and you said it, she likes to take shots.
Yeah.
I don't know how many points that she ends up with, Kevin, but she takes the shots like she needs to. Somebody's got to. 17-16 is the score.
Yeah, you want your team to pass it around and get open looks and stuff, but somebody's eventually got to shoot it, and from the outside regions, at least she's been one of the few to actually want to attempt it.
Yeah, she don't mind attempting and missing.
Rawl tried to feed that underneath for High Point, but it is stolen. Caldwell has it going the other way, and it's going to be fouled. That's going to likely be on Bailey McGraw of High Point. That is going to be their third.
It was in.
And we have a stoppage in play. High Point, or SCA, was in danger of having 6 on the court. Saw a game here just the other week, girls game, where that happened, and a tech was called, but they let her get off without any penalty here. Wilkins has it now. Over to Davis. Now to Zook. Drives to her right, looks to put up, feeds it underneath to Davis. Shot is no good, out of bounds. And a prime opportunity to score there for High Point. Had an open look under the basket. And it's going to be stolen by Wilkins on the inbound. Nice play. She will pull back, no numbers. I'm going to unmute you, Justin, let you come back in.
Yeah, sorry about that.
McGraw over to Zook.
I like the effort from Wilkins. Just think she didn't have anybody to help her.
That's right. Here comes to the hoop is
Jones.
Barnett had the ball. I keep getting. They had originally had her as 21 and going in order of numbers after then cross-reference the tab here to go.
Okay.
Well,
she is 25. Hand me the pen down here, Justin, that you've stolen from me and broke.
I did not
break
that.
Chewing on it.
I did not.
Chewing on the pen.
I do not chew on pens.
Just crayons. Barnett is 25.
Yeah, because they had 2 or 3 numbers we didn't have on Friday, and we're just like, well, we think that's so. It's,
I'm not as talented as Justin and JB is to be able to remember names within the
not.
first 5 minutes of play here. And that's a compliment, not a poke. I'm just, so used to poking you probably take it that way. But
no, I'm just trying to take everything in stride.
Down to the 2-minute mark.
No 2-minute warning here.
I pretty much have to look down to see who names it, except for
out.
players like Caldwell, who has about every possession. You remember that number and name. And she is a nice right-handed layup for 2 more points. Zook on the other end, also able to remember her. I think those two touch it on every possession. Is now over in the corner was Wilkins, and now stolen by Caldwell again. She meets Davis underneath. Shot up and is no good. A lot of contact, no foul called.
Yeah, it looked like she was going to try to run over Davis, but Davis wasn't set, and it would have been called on her. So she pulled back and just could not make it fall.
So Davis inbounds to Zook. These two teams have not faced the defensive press and pressures that they have in the previous games. So it's allowed both offenses to be much more potent. Shot up for 3 by McGraw, and it is no good. 2-on-1 fast break on the other end. That was Robinson trying to get to Barnett, but a little too much mustard on it.
You were saying the other day that you can remember back when teams, all players had the exact same shoes and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then when you look out here now, you see some crazy shoes and some that makes you remember who that player is. Zook wearing a pair that is bright green across the bottom.
A lot of today's game and players, it's all about expressing individual creativity, and they have relaxed rules in the, I don't know if it's ever an official rule, but most teams just, if you only could wear team issued equipment and such, but it has allowed for a lot more style and flair, and like I said, for broadcasters, key identifiers to be able to remember who players are.
And it really works out good on the football field.
Yeah, it just seems like most football teams want to put those light numbers on a light background for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
McGraw hits the first one.
Well, McGraw was fouled by McGraw. As a matter of fact, McGraw was fouled by No. Caldwell.
I was like, wait a minute.
There are McGraws on both teams, but
yeah.
And they are the same number. Nope, 4 and 5.
Ooh, buddy.
As
dangerously close to a travel.
Kennedy fed over to Robinson there, and now going the other way.
What was that foul?
Illegal screen. Moving screen, number 23 didn't get set for Spartanburg Christian. Got to stay still. You can't budge or call for a moving screen.
And ball up in the air. They're all going for it. Looks like Davis on the ground. Now it's back up to high point number 35. No, it's not 35, 25. These numbers a little close together. Ashley Jones now in.
19 seconds left in the half.
Good ball game here. It's good to see a game. You know, the full court press is about taking over a lot of teams. To be honest with you, basketball at the high school level is good about, you know, passes, setting screens, fundamentals of the game, but in a lot of ways it's turned into a daggum track meet. Most teams just want a full court press and run up and down out of control every game. So it's nice to see two teams content to do half court actual offensive sets and plays running here. I mean, I know whatever successful people emulate, and that style has at the high school league, just see how if you can outrun and wear people down, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it becomes, especially on the boys' side, even more on the girls' side, kind of boring to me after a while to just see two teams run down about throwing it out of bounds and losing control of the basketball over and over again all night. But
a little confusion over here at the foul line, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Official with the basketball was saying something. I was listening, Kevin, but I was watching that.
That's all right. I'm just ranting like an old relic would. Number 15, Robinson to the line. She makes the first. Speaking of a relic, I don't know if our Steve Roper will be around today any or not.
I mean, he celebrated a birthday over the weekend. Maybe he's still celebrating.
Yeah, let's hope the effects of the birthday have wore off and he can come up here and be with us.
Oh, heads up. That's a travel.
Couple high point players really tripping each other up there. Ultimately, 42 Braceridge called on the travel. So Barnett tries to get it into Caldwell. Caldwell right-hand layup, and is good.
Good job to absorb the contact from a tough angle on that drive to the lane.
Braceridge could be the one called, or it could be Zook. We're going to see. Yep, it's going to be Braceridge.
Nailed it.
Come on in. You own the thing. You might as well.
I was just going to say Bracebridge on the call.
Yeah, I'm calling her Braceridge. I need to add the B in there.
Caldwell gets the three-point play. 3, 2, 1. No shot because it was an off in time anyway.
All right. Well, this has been a good game so far. SCA pulling away just a little bit here before the half, but nonetheless, the best two outings for these two teams thus far of the tournament. It's currently in the third place game on the silver bracket side, 25-19 in favor of Spartanburg Christian. We'll have a few words from our sponsors that make all this possible for you to watch and listen for absolutely free. And we'll be back here in about 10 minutes for our second half.
love coming to the Flounder.
I love going to Flounder.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
I've been coming here ever since I was young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
"That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again."
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic, fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority to us. We don't run a babysitting service, but our kids and youth ministries strive to pour the love of Jesus into your children. The Spirit-filled music ushers you into God's presence, but it's not showy. The messages are relevant, and they're delivered in an understandable way. Maybe View Church is what you're looking for. Visit our website for times and directions at viewchurch.org. We hope to see you soon.
Discover the power of Mahindra tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVarnerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man.
Oh.
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street, we're open from Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Start your day strong with our protein shakes or one of our smoothie bowls. Need a refreshing break? Our lemonade shake-up or iced coffees will hit it out of the park. And don't forget our loaded teas, the MVP of our menu. All of our customers can't get enough, and you can get a shot of boba for only $1. Hungry? Swing by for lunch and catch our all-star lineup of hot dogs and chicken salad sandwiches. Whether you're in the dugout or on deck, we've got something to satisfy every appetite. Call 864-915-4721 to place your order or slide into Home Run Cafe at 810 North Main Street in Greer, where every visit is a grand slam.
At Warrior Tree Service, we're more than just tree experts. We are your tree care warriors. As a family-owned and operated business in Inman, South Carolina, and surrounding areas, we're dedicated to keeping your trees healthy, safe, and beautiful. Our team of experts offer competitive pricing and exceptional workmanship, ensuring your satisfaction with our services. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding, we offer a comprehensive range of tree care services. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property. Our excellent communication and customer service sets us apart. You'll receive regular updates throughout your project, and the same dedicated crew will be with you every step of the way. Warrior Tree Service is licensed and insured, upholding the highest quality and safety standards. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive. Contact us today at 864-278-2555 or visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com.
Hey Kevin, have you heard about Bell Carrington, Price and Gregg?
No, JB. Tell me about them.
They're an amazing law firm founded by Griffin Bell, who's not just a brilliant attorney, but he's also a good friend of mine. He's reliable, fair, and honest. Someone you can truly trust.
That's impressive, JB. What kind of cases do they handle?
Oh, Kevin, they cover a wide range, from business to finance to real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. They got you covered in 10 practice areas.
Wow, JB, that's quite diverse. Are they only local?
No, not at all. They're helping people all over the Southeast with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama.
Well, that's great, JB. How can I get in touch with them?
Just give their Greenville office a call, 864-272-0556. The team there is friendly, approachable, and always ready to help.
Well, JB, that sounds like the kind of firm I need on my side. Thanks for telling me about them.
No problem, Kevin. With Bell Carrington, Price and Gregg, you know you're in good hands.
Got a tree problem? Need a breathtaking view or professional forestry mulching? No, look no further than JB Trees, LLC. With over 20 years of experience serving upstate South Carolina and western North Carolina, we're the experts in everything from dangerous takedowns to creating stunning vista views. As a family-owned business, we prioritize your safety with full general liability and workers' compensation insurance so you can enjoy having zero worries. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. So schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511. Or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chuck, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and... Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
This is Steve Roper.
Kevin Jackson.
At Upstate Prepcast, and I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Verner's Plumbing. Proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Verner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a...
Hold everything. Folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Verner's Plumbing of Inman.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
All right, back here, day 3, Battle at the Border. We have the silver bracket consolation, SCA and High Point. SCA with the ball out of the half first, and Caldwell for SCA went down and scored 2 points. High Point now coming the other way. Shot up, no good. Caldwell back on defense for SCA. Shot up for 3, no good there by Moore. Moore at the bottom of my roster. Again, some of these a little out of order, so it takes me a while to find. Now we've got a foul on the play. First, it will be against SCA. They're up 27-19 over High Point Academy. High Point looking to get back into it. They need to start getting back on the board here soon, though, as Wilkins inbounds to Zook. Now, tried to feed it inside, did McGraw, but it is stolen by Spartanburg Christian. Now a chance to really extend this lead here in this consolation game. Barnett over to Caldwell. Feeds down inside to Barnett. Feeds over, and it is going to be stolen again. Another turnover in this game. A lot on the day as Zook comes down in a hurry. Now pulls back. Feeds over to Bracebridge. Tries to get over to Wilkins, who barely was able to get that ball. Feeds it underneath the Zook. Nice reverse layup, and good. 27-21. 6:40 left in the third quarter.
Tell you what, Zook has some good nifty moves.
Does. It would be definitely my vote, as we said, for the tournament team. But
that's trouble.
That's kind of decided on by all the coaches who gets tournament teams, and we'll see.
That looked, I apologize, that looked like it was traveling, Justin. I heard you say that, and it ended up being jump ball.
Yeah, I guess that's what do you call it? It's up to the interpretation, I guess is what it would say.
That's right.
Sorry for the quick little ADD moment there, but I'm just like, that looked like trouble.
Zook moves to her right, puts it up, and it's going to go out of bounds. Nobody touched it. So it'll be Warrior basketball. And Caldwell to Robinson. Robinson feeds back to Caldwell. Give and go, and it's up and foul. Drove the free throw lane, went up and it's fouled.
Score remains 27-21. SCA is up with 6:08 left in the third.
Our next game of the day here is going to be on the boys' side. It's going to be girl-boy throughout the day. As far as the order of contest, as Caldwell knocks down the second one here. That is going to be Elton. Which two teams on the boys' side?
I know SCA's in the next game.
I think it's SCA and Lake Laurel Lake Lure, right?
Lake Lure. The Raptors.
Ooh, heard it both ways.
Zook with a 3. It's a 5-point game. Heads up.
So High Point getting on the board. Some good passing, scoring here. Caldwell feeds it out now to Robinson. Robinson looks for Caldwell in the corner. 3 up and no good. Rebounded by Wilkins to Zook. Zook up the court to McGraw. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Wilkins. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Warriors. Caldwell on a break fast, and that's a block, but they say she's fouled.
Got whacked in the face, I think.
Yeah, initially the defender got ball, but then it came down into the face.
Yeah. Can't do that.
Can't do it. Sort of like when you join a church, you get the right hand of fellowship and the left foot of follow-through sometimes. And that time it was follow-through was the problem there.
That's a foul.
Earlier than you expected, huh?
I was not ready for that.
Yeah, that's right. Got to keep you on your toes there, Justin. Your toes, that is. Caldwell, second shot up and is good. Zook. Down 6, feeds up the hill. Right-handed layup, no good.
Zook picked up her dribble in the backcourt, and that could have been very, very dangerous.
Wilkins now trying to drive. Baseline, go underneath. Shots blocked, but put back up. And it's Eventually took him by. SCA rebounded. So Caldwell feeds up 3, no good. Rebounded by Caldwell. Fed over to Burnett. Burnett is then charged with a travel.
I will say this, Kevin. I want to know what y'all think about this. There was another tournament, I won't say what it was, that I covered for a couple of years.
Oh, are these two tournaments in warring factions? I mean, you can name the tournament.
No, I mean, I'm not going to. It was at another school, but the tournament let the media covering the tournament determine the all-tournament team.
Yeah.
And take that off of the coach's plate.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it'd be fine. I don't know how much of this tournament you've actually watched, though, Justin. You've been on the phone.
Oh,
yeah,
I have been watching it.
There's not a lot of way that you can figure that out.
Oh, man. What a scramble we got going on here.
Good back and forth here. Finally, Zook for High Point with it. Low angle shot up, no good.
Playing basketball and rugby became part of it.
McGraw had a low angle shot that almost, with these old rims, bent over the top and went in, but it just went out. And we're going to have a timeout by SCA. Slow things down a little bit. 4:09 left in the third quarter. You are watching on Upstate Prepcast.
Tonight's Upstate Prepcast broadcast brought to you by Wings Etc. Good food, great times, award-winning wings, and amazing etc. Wings Etc. 2644 Bowling Springs Road in Bowling Springs.
Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg.
Fine. Hot mic, okay.
Hot mic.
Nothing bad.
Hot mic, hot potato.
Always got to watch what you're saying.
No, I didn't say nothing bad. I was just.
It's just Justin talking about his enemies, folks.
As
Caldwell feeds it over. Mainly Steve Roper he's talking about. Feeds it over to Beck.
I'm not talking about anybody.
Shot up. Woo. Then by Moore, and it is good.
Deja Moore.
Zook comes down for High Point, and it's going to be a foul.
Another give for a push-off.
Oh, an offensive foul there.
With that right arm.
Speaking of Steve Roper, everybody stay tuned. Sometime today, it'll be the Steve Roper and Justin Mathis call on one of the games coming up.
Oh.
Yeah. The matchup you can't wait to hear.
That matchup has never been done before in basketball on our network, I'm pretty sure.
Thankfully, this will be recorded on the YouTube Live so we can relive the one-liners and the zingers.
And then be deleted soon after. Delete.
Ball fed into SCA. There's a crowd in that corner over there, and we're going to the floor. No jump ball called yet, but finally, after they've wrestled on the mat.
Might as well just
go ahead. Sorry.
I say, might as well just throw out the mat. That's what it was. Geez, got to get it sooner, man.
That could have been a foul there.
That could have been something much more bad.
McGraw going to her left, and it's foul.
You can't let them wrestle around for it, man. You got to call the jump ball before it gets to that point.
So High Point now down 8, going to the line, needs some free throw shots to kind of close this lead. They've done well, but have kind of offensively went cold here as of late.
They haven't scored in a while. And that is problematic, as they say around these parts.
Second shot in and out. So no luck on that end of the floor for High Point. Now they'll look to avoid going down 10 feet into the lane to Caldwell. Out to Beck, but then out of bounds. And they'll signal it's going to go High Point away. A little confusing there. So High Point inbounds. Now a little more full court pressure. McGraw with Caldwell blocking. They try and trap her in the middle there. Scrum for the ball. It's all around.
Man.
Wilkins comes out. It's going to about go backcourt, and it's fouled.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Kevin, what'd you say is brought to us by a drowning pool the other day?
That's what I said the other day. That game we were covering then, there was so many people hitting the ground, no fouls called. It was brought to you by a drowning pool. Let the bodies hit the floor. And that one, on that play, if SCA didn't foul, probably Wilkins has a backcourt violation if they just let her fall down naturally, but pushed her on over and drew the foul. Zook trying to feed underneath. Shot up, and it is no good. McGraw on the recovery, and then fouled.
Foul on 23 for Spartanburg Christian.
Spartanburg Christian quickly approaching foul trouble now, 4 and 3.
Hayden Kennedy, the culprit.
SCA with 4 fouls thus far in this quarter. The next sends High Point to the line for 2, and they've picked up 2 here very quickly. Zook running in the lane off a nice inbound, but misses.
Oh my goodness! Look at Kennedy.
Throwing elbows.
Dropping bows, you know?
And that's going to be an offensive foul for it, I believe.
Huh?
No, defensive foul. So now both teams picking up a little pressure on the court. As Burnett underneath feeds it to 22 Metzi, and it is good. Their first points in a little while, a little first action on the court in a little while for Metzi, and she's made it a 10-point game. Zook coming up, looking to get her team back on the board for the first time in a while. Not going to happen on this possession. And they're going to wind up fouling on the loose ball. So that's going to be the 5th foul for High Point, 2 of their own very quickly. And now we're going to go to the free throw line.
Down by 10, and now this. Not good.
For about 30 seconds, they held the foul advantage, and then 2 quick fouls of their own puts them in the danger zone. All right, Maverick, we're clear for takeoff.
Talk to me, Goose. I don't know where it's going. What's going on?
It's an early morning session, folks, here at the Cage at Landrum High School. That one rattles around and it is in. 1 for 2 there. It's good. 35-24 your score now. Here, 1:56 left in the third quarter. Zook on the inbound, and we're getting a little more of that track meet speed here. Here is loose ball.
That could have been a foul there.
Over to McGraw. McGraw feeds in, but that is going to be no shot there. Almost stolen right there by number 23. Kennedy almost had that ball stolen, but winds up fouling and sending High Point to the line. Number 32, Kamaya Hill.
I'm getting all the fouls here. You know?
Yeah, it seems like Kamaya Hill's been out of the game for a while.
Yeah.
Back in. Goes to the line, and finally, after don't have an exact time frame of how long that dry spell ran, but it's been a while since they've added any points to the board. Second one up, and it is no good.
Lane violation.
And a lane violation.
I think one of the Grizzlies had ran inside the three-point line before the ball hit the rim. That's the rule.
So Kennedy feeds it over to Metzi and then over to good swinging around, and that ball's going to get loose. It was a nice job passing, good-looking possession there by SCA, but just lost control of it, and it is out. Barnett was trying to argue that that ball was knocked out, but the refs do not buy it. Now High Point as Hill almost lost the ball, has it now back into Zook. Over to 32, and it is no good. Here comes up the court was Barnett. First attempt, no good. Second attempt, no good. Kicked out. Three-pointer to number 1, Leary, and that's no good. Now coming the other way. Rare to see a team get 3 offensive chances on one possession and none of them go in, but that happened just now for SCA. Some of Leary's first minutes of the game, I think, too. First time we've at least called her name. And McGraw fouled on the other end and now goes to the line to shoot 2. As we've said about most of our 10 o'clock games, we come for a basketball game and a golf match breaks out because we have to wind up being so low or else the people on the back row on the other side hear us. Your time is up, my time is now, says the official on the other side. He's going to talk to the official book. There was a wrestling reference you didn't get, Justin.
Whatever it was quickly resolved.
Shot up and it is no good. Rebounded by High Point, kicks out to Wilkins. Shot up, a little blocked and no good, coming the other way for SCA. So the pressure and the intensity and the speed have ramped up and the ball security has went way down. A lot of turnovers, a lot of loose balls. Now Leary, and that's going to be nearly stolen, but they say Wilkins jump ball. Almost looked like a clean steal by Wilkins, but nonetheless they call jump ball. But yet other times we go to the mat and wrestle around before it's ever called. It's all subjective. Now we're going to talk about it again.
Taco about it.
Talk about it.
What are we talking about?
Talking about what must be in the hospitality room upstairs.
Not yet. There's still, the fun's just beginning.
Yeah, that's what, they're going to get some breakfast after this game.
See, one of our friends has made his way into the venue. Dr. Flynn.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that man.
The SCA now back in here with the basketball, trying to drive underneath was Burnett, but she loses the ball. Wilkins underneath to McGraw. Shot up, no good. McGraw put back that wouldn't have counted if it went in, but it didn't. So 35-26. Wild and crazy third quarter. Not a lot of ball security in that one as the defenses have stepped up. 8 minutes left, 35-26 in favor of SCA on Prepcast.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511 or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pierce Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the Spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the
back here at the Day 3 Battle at the Border Championship Monday. SCA and High Point. SCA up 35-26. 7:58 left in the game. Let's get it back to the guys calling it.
Yeah, we're here on the Elton Chapman Upstate Prepcast Radio Network here on YouTube. All the credit goes to me and Justin. All the liabilities goes to Elton. Remember that, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Me and Roper have drawn enough criticisms for Elton for 1 year, so we're going to try and be nice.
Thank you.
Justin's been in Cavalier land, so he hasn't drawn any criticisms thus far.
You know, it was a fun.
Only from you and Roper.
Yeah. Only from
It
me.
was a fun little first season over there in Cavalier land, you know.
Yeah, and
got to see some people from North Greenville that I haven't seen in a
next
few
year
years.
you're going to see some familiar faces as
yeah.
some former people you've covered become Cavaliers next year.
Yeah, Coach Jason Farmer coming over to Dorman to be the offensive coordinator.
You're excited, we know.
I'm happy for him, you know. It's Coach Farmer, I think, does a good job.
High Point there, it was Bracebridge, put up a shot, no good now. SCA coming the other way is Beck. One day Elton's going to find out how you turn off the system sounds so that you can change volume, do things without. We're going to teach him that one day. Here comes Zook for High Point, one of their best offensive players of this tournament. She floats it from 3. It's just not going in right now for anything really for High Point. It has been slim pickings here in the second half. Credit the defense of SCA, and after a few shots there from Zook and company, nothing going. Caldwell coming up the court, guarded by Wilkins. Feeds it over to Burnett. Shot up, no good. Now we got another tie up. Goes to the ground. Hard contact, and it's going to be a jump ball in favor of SCA. Championship Monday, it's kind of different from normal. We're going to have a full 60-second timeout, Elton. Let's get them commercials on here. You're watching Upstate Prepcast on YouTube.
Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg.
Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Tom Dixon may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, mitigated taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Tom at 582-1611. Located in Spartanburg for an appointment, Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of capital.
Justin, now that you're a man with a girlfriend, you may need to talk to Tom Dixon to learn how to save some money for that you're all about to start spending.
Oh,
as we're back here in the silver bracket consolation between SCA and High Point. And High Point comes away with a steal. SCA has the ball, but Zook gets in the lane and steals the ball. She drives to her left underneath, trying to go to Bracebridge, but it's going to go out of bounds. But they say last touched by the Warriors.
Still some time on the board for the Grizzlies to do something.
Underneath, Bracebridge has it. She puts it up. Shot no good, gets her own rebound, and they're saying that is still somehow.
Well, it was deflected by Caldwell.
Okay.
I saw it. They never signaled it.
I'm about to say I didn't see it, but you saw it, and you saw what the ref saw, so that's good enough. So, yeah, that's a travel.
Yeah. And Zook comes up limping a little bit. That's not good.
And she's heading toward the sideline here. Went down to go grip the ball, and kind of her legs kind of went out from under there. Hope she is going to be okay.
Need trainer or somebody to check on her.
Let's see if I can find somebody in here. Shot up for SCA, and it's no good. Caldwell going for the ball. She finally gets it back, feeds it underneath to Burnett. And shot is no good. It's coming the other way is Wilkins. Wilkins 2-on-1, but she has the angle, but not the shot. No good. Caldwell coming the other way. Looking to go, but she pulls back. Feeds to number 15, Robinson. Emily Robinson, that is. And it is good for 3, 38-26.
I believe that's the biggest lead of the game for Farmer Christian.
High Point now trying, without their point guard, their offensive star, trying to do something to get started in this game. It's going to be a tough road for them with only 5:21 left in the ball game.
Spartanburg Christian boys waiting in the wings.
All the teams will probably get their picture taken in front of the backdrop today.
Yep, it's all it's tournament. It's Championship Monday. The all tournament teams will be announced.
That's right. John Davis puts it up, but it's out of bounds. SCA kind of, despite having less size than High Point, has really won that rebound battle on the game if we had live stats, which, as me and Roper said most of the time, everybody expects ESPN, but we can't afford to E on most time.
Well, neither can Disney sometimes.
That's right. So we do the best we can. We hope you've enjoyed it this weekend. As Ja Davis now shooting. Free throw first is up and good. 38-27.
That might be High Point's best way to get back in this game. You got to score with the time stopped. Because with Zook out, that's going to be really, really hard to do. Because she's what facilitates the offense.
Just been able, they've got some good size in there that could go the hoop and perhaps draw contact, but they've been unable really to get it fed inside to them. The pressure of SCA done a good job to prevent that. And now trying to go full court. Caldwell spins in the middle of about 4 Grizzlies and puts up a shot out of bounds and tried to save it. Did more, but could not, just in case. We've seen much of that this weekend. We haven't seen a lot of the big athletic save attempts because nobody seems to be able to keep from getting their foot out before it does. High Point puts it in and it's stolen. And now a foul against the Grizzlies. High Point coach disagrees, but that's okay. Everybody can't always agree all the time. Tries to feed it in.
Ooh,
We got Griffin steals that ball, comes down to McGraw, who pulls up and loses control of it. A lot of these fast breaks in the second half, a lot of loose balls in control.
That was a collision over there in the corner just a second ago, Kevin. Mercy.
NASCAR at 10 o'clock in the morning here on Monday, December the 30th at Landrum High School. McGraw on the rebound. 4:22 for High Point to make up a 10-point deficit. Let's see what they do here. Davis with a shot up into Hill and fouled. So now with some of the perimeter out of the game, trying to force it in to the post players, and that has kind of worked, drawing them to the line again, like you said, now stopping the clock and giving them a shot at 2 points.
Because the SCA can try to, what they can do is just pass it around as much as they want, trying to run some of that time off.
But the first is no good. They have to make their opportunities count when they have them.
11-11. That's what time it is.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Thought we was playing bingo there for a moment here.
I was like, nobody told me I needed my bingo card.
Ooh. Second up and no good, but recovered by Bracebridge. She puts it up no good. Griffin still has it underneath and fouled again. So High Point, like I said, now some of their outside shooters out of the game, at least at this time, is forcing it more to the hoop and drawing the contact. Good strategy.
I saw Zook had her shoe on and everything was kind of jogging in and out of the gymnasium, letting the trainer, Ashley, know that she was okay, but then all of a sudden now she's sitting on the bench, shoe off, ice on her ankle. So she is definitely out for the rest of this game.
And that's a tough blow for the Grizzlies.
And she's one heck of a competitor. Like you said earlier, watching in her game, she didn't even really want to come out when she had to there. She was very angry, very disappointed, but her teammates trying to rally behind her, shifted their strategy, trying to make this work, but Caldwell there gets one of her one of the few free clear passes right to the basket.
Like the idea. I like what Bracebridge did there to get her guard open.
Underneath there to number 35, Tajah Davis. And now High Point finding something retooled here.
Delay a game warning. After the ball went through the basket, High Point must have hit it in a way where it didn't get to go directly to the inbounder.
Okay. Didn't think it was like he knocked it out of the gym or anything, but guess the refs took offense to that. Bracebridge on the defense. Around the screen is number 12, Burnett. Now he comes back over. This is Kennedy. Kennedy over to Burnett, and it is no good. Ball loose, picked up by Moore. Moore looks to Caldwell, but that's going to go out of bounds and off of Wilkins of High Point. So SCA remains in possession.
Yeah, and Grizzlies cannot afford to give Spartanburg Christian these extra possessions, like 2 times on one trip, you know.
Wilkins tried to steal it again. Burnett up for 3, and that could be the dagger, folks.
That's why.
Some of that perimeter defense a little more. They're doing better on the offensive side, but have sacrificed a little bit on the defensive side with Zook out of the game. But instead, these bigs underneath taking over for High Point. They've really crashed the boards here on this in these last couple minutes, and that was, again, number 35, Tajah Davis. Caldwell goes, and they kick it out. Shot up, no good, High Point.
I don't like that defensive alignment. You got to move Bracebridge off of a guard like that.
McGraw, wide open layup, could not do it. And underneath, and we are going to have
like a kickball, I think.
Kickball.
It took me a second to figure out what was going on. But I get High Point was going 2-man defense there, Kevin. I just didn't like the alignment having Bracebridge on a much quicker guard. But I get you do what you have to do, though.
Yeah, like I said, the injury to Zook has really changed their whole way, and it's really, in a way, they've been more effective offensively, but defensively there's a lot more of these open looks. And we're going to have a timeout called by SCA. You're watching Battle at the Border, SCA and High Point on Upstate Prepcast.
On YouTube.
From Landrum High School.
Coming to the Flounder.
I love coming to the Flounder. The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming? I've been coming here ever since I was young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
"That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again."
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try.
And we're back. Caldwell off the inbound. SCA, 2 more points. 43-33.
That could potentially do it for real this time, Kevin.
Got a 10-point advantage.
Oh.
And John Davis is fouled. Going up 2 points. Count it. Shooting for 1 more.
Kennedy draws the foul for it. Is the culprit for SCA on the foul. Lake Lure.
Yeah, Lake. Inside joke. Davis. Shot up, no good. He's had a great second half.
She might be an all-tournament team selection to be either her or Zook.
Yeah, both. Definitely those two, I think, in the running. Shot is up by Kennedy, and it's fouled. So Kennedy goes to the line for SCA. Hayden Kennedy, her first shot up, and it is no good. On number 4.
We got
Kennedy braces for a second shot. Shot is up and is no good. But Caldwell has it on the rebound, put back in, is fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 again.
Yeah, the time has gotten away from the Grizzlies, and 8 points down with under 2 to go. You're down your point guard. You're running out of chances.
First shot up and is good. 44-35, 1:48 remaining. Second shot up and good. Now a 10-point advantage again. 1:48 left in the contest. Wilkins feeds out to McGraw. McGraw looks over to Davis. Shot up is no good. Excuse me, that was Hill. Layup by Davis, and that is good. So Wilkins with the shot there to make it 45-37. She'll go to the line to shoot another. High Point trying to stick around, doing their best. They have really attacked the interior here in this fourth quarter, and it's paid off, but they've sacrificed a little on that defensive end. Some wide open shots have went down, and that's going to be a foul. And it's going to go against Kennedy.
That's player control foul, so it can't be shots. It can only be out of bounds.
Right.
Let's say if we start rolling to the free throw line, I got questions.
Kennedy comes out of the game for SCA. So that is actually Little. Aaliyah Little inbounding it over now. Little puts it up. Shot put back by number 25, Ashley Jones. That's good. We have a 5-point game all of a sudden, Justin.
Yep. This is about to get interesting here.
And a foul called.
I was just about to say, if the Grizzlies can play good, clean defense, they have a shot. But they commit a foul.
Yeah. Foul. Currently not yet into. Still one to give, or had one to give there. Next will be going to the line. So a timeout called by High Point. Full 60-second timeout. We're going to take one maybe here in a minute, but let's go over what we have the rest of the day here.
He has the brackets.
I know next, coming up in our next game, will be the SCA boys versus Lake Lure Classical Academy. That is the third place boys game on the silver bracket side. Later on today, Landrum and Chapman on the boys and girls gold bracket side will be playing against each other at 4 and 5:30. Our championship games will be Blue Ridge. What is the girls team facing Blue Ridge on? JB be mad if we don't.
Broome. It's Broome.
Broome. I thought it was Broome.
Yep.
And then both sides of 221 as Chesney and Woodruff face off
for the third time this year.
For the third time this year at 8:30. We'll not give Roper's take on what it does on both sides of 221. I know he's listening out there today. We'll let him give that when he comes here and deal with the fallout, right? That's what he does. Our Mr. Controversy, celebrating now senior citizen for sure. He has been for years, but he's now 62 years old.
Years young? What?
Old. 62 going on 85. Caldwell now inbounds for SCA. They pass it back to her, over to Burnett. Shot is upper. That was Robinson to Burnett, and then fouled. Tillman on the rebound, trying to pass to Burnett. They fouled, I believe, Tillman. Yep, and then she'll go to the line. So 45-40. We're now at that point of the game where it takes 10 minutes to finish, and we're going to the free throw line quite a bit, Justin. In the first show, but as we saw in that Landrum-Woodruff boys game, free throw shots made the difference. A 4-point win for Woodruff to send them to the boys championship, and Landrum missed 12 free throws on the night.
They lost by what, 5?
4.
I'm just saying, now you know. Charlie Munson always said, kids, remember to practice your free throws on WESC.
Jenkins hard to the basket, not fouled. And then here comes Davis, and she is fouled. So SCA missed both free throws. On the other end, now they're going for 2. This game tightening up. Again, free throws, free throws, free throws. First one up and is no good. Game on the line here. We're in the last 50 seconds, 49.5, a 5-point game in favor of SCA. 45-40, second free throw shot up, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by SCA. Now they'll have to foul. They miss it though. Caldwell coming down. They have not fouled yet. They need to go ahead. They're running out of time. 40 seconds remaining.
Come on now. Got to
High
get.
Point has to foul to really have a chance in this game, and they finally do.
They waited a little bit long here, but we'll see what happens.
Well, not from lack of trying. They tried, but good ball movement.
High Point almost committed a technical foul. Good catch by one of their assistant coaches. Player just almost came running on the floor and said, no, you got to stop.
Yeah. We have seen that's usually referee discretion on whether or not they want to call the technical. Some crews, it all depends. Some are very, and rightfully so, they would have called that a tech, and then some crews would just say, hey, you have to come back here and wait till we buzz you in. They give you the one warning and then maybe the second time.
I always leave it up for interpretation.
Right, so second one no good. We're still a 5-point game. High Point
gotta go.
Has to go. McGraw with the basketball feeds it over.
Take it too much time.
McGraw trying to run around, pick some screens. Don't really have time. Shot up, no good. Hill on the second effort, no good. Bracebridge has it. Going around, a lot of contact, but no basket, no foul. And then finally, this foul, Bracebridge, after Caldwell with the defensive rebound. A lot of contact underneath, nothing called. And that's probably, even if they don't make both here, probably does it to game. To take that much time on an offensive possession and come away with no points is probably the last thing. The last straw. First shot up, no good. I'm telling you what, SCA has, by their inadequacy at the foul stripe here this morning, allowed High Point to hang around. And second one is good. Still a 2-possession game at this point, but only 13 seconds left during the ball game. They got to get up and shoot some threes and in a hurry. And that's going to be a timeout, I would assume. Yes, called by High Point. Everybody's running the other way. It's going to be a timeout called. We'll see what it is. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Elton will take one with them right here. 8.9 seconds left to go. 46-40 your score.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC, life well planned.
All right, back here, third place game, SCA and High Point, 46-40 your current score. Hill gets it on the inbound, and it's up, and it's foul. So hold the phone, everyone, folks. 46-42 now. Now, High Point has to be essentially whatever happens here. It needs to foul immediately if they don't get the rebound. There are only 6.4 seconds on the clock, so game awareness has to be right here. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound has to foul if they don't get it, and they're just going to not contest, I guess. They finally foul with half a second left, but let the other 5 seconds go off the clock. So now game pretty much over with. 4-point game.
It's mathematically secured.
A great effort, though, by High Point to rally around the injury to Zook and to be able to completely change. So a heck of a job by their coaching staff to get them back in this game after losing arguably their best offensive player, and to be able to retool and physically get back in this game. But SCA is going to come out here with a victory, hitting one of those free throws, 47-42. She even steals it to end the game, and that's going to do it. In the third place consolation game on the silver bracket side of the 2024 Battle at the Border Tournament, your final score, SCA Warriors 47, High Point Grizzlies 42. We're going to stick around here in just a few moments. We'll have the all-tournament presentations.
This is going to be interesting.
Yep, both of these boys teams wanting to come out and start warming up, but we do have little ceremonies in between, so y'all just need to hold tight. Hold tight. As in a moment, we'll take you in. We'll have when they start this thing.
This is where I need to come in, right? Come over and produce this thing?
I guess. Wait until they're ready to go.
Sorry. I switched the camera a little too soon.
Eventually, El Presidente, Elton Chapman.
Go ahead.
Turn it on, Elton.
Ooh, there it is.
Congratulations. And from the Spartanburg Christian Academy Lady Warriors, number 4, Delaney Caldwell. Delaney, congratulations. All right. Thank you for being part of our tournament, and hope you can come back next year. Coming up next will be.
All right, folks, that's going to do it. We're going to end this stream now, and we'll be back in a few minutes with Lake Lure Classical Academy and Spartanburg Christian Academy boys in the silver bracket.